One of the first steps to getting good headshots is your background. I like this background. It's hand painted. That's what they call them. I don't know if they actually hand paint them. I'm pretty sure they don't. But it's called a hand painted background. It's got some shades of gray and black, and it provides some interest, but it's not distracting. One of the big no-nos that I see that drives me crazy with headshots is people who step and repeat backgrounds. They're just distracting. They're not good. It's great if you're up there doing an interview and you want some product placement, but in a headshot you don't need that. You don't need that product placement, and it's just distracting, and it makes the headshots look bad. So stay away from step and repeat backgrounds. Use something clean. Like I said, I like this hand painted. You could use a solid gray, solid white. I wouldn't go black. I would probably keep it somewhere in the gray range. Even solid white. The problem with doing white is if you do white, you have to do it right. And if you don't do it right, it just looks bad. If you're going to do a solid white background, you need to make sure that it is solid white and that all the highlights are blown and it is white, and you're not seeing little variations of like it's white up here, but it's a little bit gray down here. If you're using white, you got to do it right. So that's why I like to stick with something neutral like this gray. This is I think it's a 6 by 8 background that I have permanently mounted on my wall in my office. It works great, but I know some people can't do that. Here is another option of something that this is what we used to use. It's actually a foldable background that pops open just like that. You can hang it from a single stand. You can, if you wanted to, you could even prop it up on a chair, something like that against the wall, and boom, there you have a background. You're ready to do your headshots. And it's small, and it just folds up and goes back in the bag, just like that. As with everything, you pay for convenience. I think this was like I got it used, but I think new. It was around $150, which is pricey, but again, you pay for convenience. The other thing I wanted to show you is this background. If you're looking for backgrounds and you're looking for them online, don't get the cheap ones, because the cheap ones are most likely garbage. When I ordered this one, the picture looked similar to this, and so that's why I bought it. But as you can see, when I got it, it looks more tie-dyed than anything else, and it's just too much contrast. And when I took headshots with this, it just looked terrible. It was just way too distracting. So if you've got a photography store in town, that's your best bet. You can go and actually get your hands on it and look at them, and talk to the people at the store, and they can usually point you in the right direction. But this is an example. I was like, oh, $25 is a great deal. I'm gonna get a background, and it's garbage, and it's pretty much just a rag for me now. So you get what you pay for, and with backgrounds, that's no exception. This one, I think I got used again from the local camera store. I think it was $50, $40, something like that, maybe even not that much. So if you've got a local camera store, that's your best bet to start with a good background. And as you can see the difference, it's a little bit more expensive, not much, but it is a much better background.